Oh, the hand thing was a good idea.
Yeah. Sometimes I have good ideas. Yeah. Especially in this mental state.
We are trying to do the camera recordings again.
Listen, hopefully there's a visual because this table situation we're sitting in right now is
authentic. It's authentic. It's just
it's stressing me out, actually. Now that I look at all the puzzle pieces, Paige is building a puzzle of the Grand Canyon, which objectively is the most horrible visual to try to put together.
Well, here's
because
the other...
if it works out and you can see us right now, this all looks the same. All of this looks the exact same. The Grand Canyon walls. How are you supposed to do that? That doesn't make... That's fucking...
Well, it's essentially purple and orange.
It's a punishment.
And I was trying to organize things into colors the other day, and it was just 2 colors. It was just 2 piles of colors. But there is the title Grand Canyon National Park with writing, and I did that part because it's the easiest.
There is no distinctive features of the wall formations for you to do the middle. That's why only the outsides of this puzzle are done.
Well, here's another thing that makes me brave is that it's secondhand, so I don't really know.
Oh, Christ.
I'm not fully confident that all of the pieces are there. And do you see these really light pieces right here?
Yeah, this is not a full puzzle, dude.
Well, those light pieces, I don't see them anywhere in the photo. And the border is done, so I don't really know what those are for.
So this is just decoration now. There's a million puzzle pieces on the table and a border of the Grand Canyon.
I thought taking them all out of the box would help me focus. So I put them all on the table. That's my newest strategy.
No, I know where you're going with that. I wrote down something I wanted to tell you that happened to me this morning.
This morning?
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I took Ruby to school this morning, which is at an elementary school.
That's good.
Yeah. And why is it? Do you like elementary schools?
No, it's just good for children to be educated sometimes.
Sure.
I'm just sharing that.
Okay. Remember when you dropped out of teaching?
Yeah.
Remember when I dropped out of teaching?
Grade. What grade is she?
I don't want to talk about that.
You want to keep it a secret?
I don't want to, yeah. So, anyways, I don't know. I don't know.
I was a
I'm really secretive about my... Okay, anyways, can I finish this story?
Yes.
All right, so I was dropping her off, and then I saw the teachers in the drop-off line, and then they were like, they kind of looked like they were having fun, and I was like, damn, why did I drop out of this? Maybe I could do this as a day job. And then, whatever the powers that may be checked me immediately because there's like that little prison-esque gate that is around the playground.
Yeah.
And I was walking back to my car, so I had to walk past this prison gate.
Kid jail.
The kid jail. They all hang out by the fucking like railings and watch their parents leave. It's pretty grim. But there was like older kids there, like maybe 6th graders, and these girls looked older than me, okay? Asking for it.
Whoa. Whoa.
But no, I was like thinking in my head, I was like, man, this maybe would have been like a rewarding day job. And then this little fucking cunt.
Whoa.
All I hear is, "You're ugly," and I turn around because I'm like, there's no one else where I'm at right now in earshot of this. And this little 6th grade looking hooker, she was screaming at me with her friends through the gate that I was ugly. And I was like,
told you were ugly?
Good morning. Yeah, and I had to like sit and be like, what do I do? Because this is a child.
What can you do?
When someone calls you ugly, you want to like be like, I was like, what? And I gave her a nasty look, and then I was like, wait, you can't. This is a kid. So then I was like, what do I say? And then I just looked at her, and I was like, nah. And I just kept walking. And then I started laughing really hard because I was like, oh no, this is exactly why I don't want to be a teacher.
You got bullied.
Burn it down. Yeah,
they're
got fucking
bullied.
Assholes, dude. These little kids.
That's crazy because you went to however many years of school, graduated, like...
I didn't
you
graduate
did your time.
anything.
You graduated high school.
I spent 8 years, I almost said in prison, because we've been talking about prison, but I spent 8 years in college. No degree.
No degree. Longer than most, I would say. You did your time, just nothing to show for it. Except for head knowledge and chutzpah, you know?
What?
Chutzpah.
What is chutzpah?
Chutzpah is like, get it done. Like, you can get it done. Like, if you build yourself out of nothing and you survive the cold streets, you got chutzpah. I don't really think knowing chutzpah is the goal.
Well, no.
All I'm saying is that you did all that time and you're still getting bullied.
I know. This is why I fucking hate school. It's because people call me ugly all the time.
That's the thing, though, is like, this is 6th grade. The 6th grade was good for me. 7th grade was bad for me. But if a 7th grader called me ugly, it would awaken something in me and I would be intimidated.
Dude, in 6th grade, I got called ugly so much that it brought me right back to 6th grade when I saw her dumb fucking face. I was like, who raised you?
Yeah. I don't think I would get it. It would, like, if an adult makes fun of me or is mean to me, that's different. I can stand up for myself. I know. But if a 7th grader does it, I go, okay. I
wanted to kick her through the fence. Oh my God, I was so mad. But also, like, true. This was like the 6th grader was probably more attractive than me objectively. Which
they all are now, though. And that's not okay to say. That makes me sound crazy.
They all look like TikTok girls. Yeah. But she's like, you're ugly. And then back to her friends. And I was like, oh, I am right back in 6th grade right now where I wanted.
Well, here's why they're hot, maybe. And
we should stop calling 6th graders hot.
But here's the thing. If you spend your entire adolescence watching makeup tutorials and, like, looking at other people being hot, like, you're gonna probably end up hotter, also sadder. You know what I mean? Like, I spent my adolescence building stick houses. Like, very different. You know what I mean? Like, pretending that my dog was, like, hunting for me for survival. This is the kind of stuff that you and I did.
Well, also the influences that we had at the time, not so hot. We did not have the things that we could watch on the internet at that time were like, I don't know. You talk about watching Weird Al all the time on YouTube.
Weird Al, or those llamas when one of them is named Carl.
Yeah, there's nothing like sexy on YouTube for us to watch.
Fingers. Do you remember salad fingers?
We grew up in the era of salad fingers, so there's no way that we would know how to put on makeup. And when we did get makeup, it was drugstore makeup.
Salad finger girls. Can that be the name of the episode?
Yeah, salad finger girls is fine because it's like salad finger 6th graders. We had nothing.
No.
We had no influence of how to look pretty.
But who is happier? The makeup tutorial girls or the salad finger
everyone's
girls?
fucking sad in 6th grade anyways. It doesn't matter. But especially girls. But when I was a 6th grade girl, there were like, I didn't care about looking like a girl. That didn't like occur to me yet.
Yeah.
So I got called ugly lesbian all the time, which I still could probably rock that title, but
ugly lesbian. That was your title?
Oh yeah, everybody found out what gay was in 6th grade, and like it wasn't cool yet because now all these 6th graders are gay and it's cool.
Yeah.
Because they're like it's actually not cool if you're not gay.
Yeah.
Or like whatever.
Yeah.
And now...
But you were gay before it was cool.
I looked gay. I looked androgynous. I looked they, them before it was cool. That was when they were like, kill yourself. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. My freshman year of high school, everybody was telling each other to drink bleach. That was the big thing. Like, drink bleach. And I'd go, oh my gosh, that's really bleak.
Oh gosh.
I remember there was a couple for Valentine's Day who... His gift to her was chocolates and a bottle of bleach. And I went, this is bleak.
Romantic.
And romantic.
That's the era, though. Because we grew up in, like, Tide Pod.
Tide Pod era?
Tide Pod videos on YouTube. Those are funny. Of people eating Tide Pods and dying.
That was in the later end. I feel like we were really cinnamon challenge.
Oh.
Do you remember? I don't even remember what that was. You just ate...
I think people died from that, too.
Yeah, of course.
You suffocate? Can you imagine suffocating in cinnamon?
Well, I think it absorbs water or something. It's absorbing water, and then you have no water left in your throat or something, and then you're coughing, and you cannot recover, and then you're just dead. That's what's happening. That's my
Oh, it's so
theory.
scary.
I know.
That's so
Imagine
embarrassing.
you lose the battle for life to Cinnamon.
Or your kid.
Or your kid loses.
They go, ma'am, we found your child dead.
No, Anna.
Covered in cinnamon.
That's so sad.
It's on video if you'd like to watch it.
Oh.
It's probably going to go viral.
Death by cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
Viral. That's bleak.
No, it's just... I don't know. That's a natural selection, you know?
I guess. Well, yeah. That's sad.
Are you upset by this? You look really upset.
No, well, excuse
or
me
uncomfortable.
For being upset about dead children. Pardon me.
Sorry to bring that up at 11:17
a.m.
Nothing better than fuck coffee.
Yeah.
Get some dead children to get this day started.
So we're moving.
Yeah, we are moving. Faster than we thought.
Or the week after.
Yeah. But this sick fucking studio we have right here.
Professionals.
Probably is going to change next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 weeks. I don't know.
Studio. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how fast we can get it done.
We'll promise it'll be sick. It'll still be just as clean and organized. And
yeah. Well,
visually stunning as before. Mm-hmm. Hopefully this audio stuff works out too. I got to get all new cords, new microphone. It was great. It was awesome. So if it doesn't work, I might end someone's life if anyone would like to volunteer.
More death.
It's been so much figuring shit out. And I'm like so technical. Oh my god, I can't even say the word. How do you say that
Technologically. Savvy.
I can't say it. No, I'm not savvy.
Technologically brain dead.
Neurodivergent. You're back on your manifesto.
My neurodivergence manifesto.
Also, something that I thought was fucking hilarious yesterday was I was a little mess stone at work, and I had a thought that not one fucking lady I've ever met in my life has named their kid after themselves like a dad does. Like a dad goes,
oh yeah,
I'm John, and this is John the second. This is John Jr., and then they add the middle name too. I don't know one person that's named after their mom in any way.
About that. We were like, well, there's never been like a Sandra Senior. You know what I mean?
No.
Like women don't. Like you've never met like, oh, this is Barbara 2. This is Barbara the 3rd.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it would be fucking hilarious if you and I had a kid, or well, not together, but our own. And it was Paige Jr. and Anna Jr.
Yeah.
I think that fucking rocks.
That would make you Anna Senior.
Yeah, that rocks. I think we should be the first to do that.
Oh, it's crazy. It feels wrong. But I'm like, it's also not. You want to have little Anna Jr.?
It's so easy. Like, just be like, oh yeah, we have the same name.
Yeah, but eventually names become outdated, and then you're like assigning your kid some archaic. Like eventually, Paige and Anna is not gonna be cool. I don't know if it's cool now, but at least it's like okay. You know.
Well, there's still fucking like people are still naming their kid Gary.
Gary, I know.
You know, we heard one at the. Was I with you?
What?
When I was at the antique store and I met this little baby.
Oh yeah, why was I with you? What was his name?
Well, I met this little baby because he was walking around, and then the dad, like, he was just like by me. You know when kids do that in a store, they just leave their parents for a second, and you are now their trusted adult, and they just stare at you, and you're like, should I talk to you or not? That's what he was doing, and then his dad was like, Gary, come back here, and I was like, what?
So much respect.
What?
Another fun part of that story is that you introduced him without even saying his name as the little kid who was walking around. I met him. I introduced myself to this little baby walking around named Gary. So
you
already,
met him?
No, you said that. That's how you go.
Oh.
Yeah, I met him. He was walking around. So
I did.
I'm picturing like a little toddler named Gary walking around going, "How do you do?"
He was a little gentleman for sure.
You gotta be.
Yeah, his name was Gary.
He's gotta be.
That's my point. Is there's still that shit floating around? My name is in when I go to the graveyard sometimes.
Yeah.
And I have to walk to get to a certain grave. I pass like 50 Annas from the early 1900s.
Well, because there's Anna now, but Annabelle, Annabelle.
No, it's just Anna.
It's
Anna's
just
an old
Anna?
fucking name.
Really? Timeless.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Popular at the graveyard. I'm like the Haley of the graveyard.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like all around, there's Annas everywhere. Like Anna H, Anna B, Anna F, you know?
Yeah.
I'm truly like the Haley at the...
Hey, have skits been done about this? Like about little kids embodying the name that they were given? Because that would be so
Holy
funny
shit.
to me. Like Gary would be like, "Hey, so those stocks," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe Anna would be like going to crochet club, but she's 3 years old. But then you would have like, "Oh, I met that kid named Apple one time, and Apple's gotta be such an idiot."
Apple's gotta be a little androgynous, too.
Yeah, exactly. Like an androgynous idiot.
Oh.
Okay, nah.
Hey, everyone can be idiots.
Hey, anybody can be an idiot if you want to be. You know what I mean?
Oh, you don't have to be what are they called when you're just normal,
Normal sexual.
not asexual. No, like you're
heterosexual?
just heteros. Yeah, being idiots is not just for heteros.
Yeah, anybody can be. An
I suddenly felt the need to put my hood on to hide myself from the statement I was gonna make.
Every time you say something bad, you go.
Yeah, we both got hoodie game going on. We both got depression or what?
Yeah.
Actually,
No, it's becoming fall, and I'm really loving wearing things with strings again. You know?
Was that fall for you?
Your little string was in your shirt at the beginning
it keeps
of this
happening.
episode.
Why do you like strings around you?
I don't know.
Just in case?
Just in case.
Just in case you gotta throw up a quick noose? No. Okay.
I was thinking tie someone up.
Oh, I was just tying into the depression talk we were having, but I think this is actually a pretty good time in our life.
More death.
I don't know.
Thank you.
Oh, great. The trash is here. Perfect timing.
Okay.
Not
I don't
loud
know
at
if
all.
it's, Mesa or if it's the monster truck place, but lately.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
I don't think you can hear it.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
Lately, though, people have been driving by my window, and now that I have this wall. You can't see it. It's like a wall of birds right here. It's just a bunch of glass birds that were given to me by Anna or my grandmother. And
same thing.
When people with aggressive cars drive by, all the birds shake on the window.
And this is an aggressive car corner because the monster truck store is...
And because Mesa.
Yeah. Yeah. But you literally live in a lot, basically, and the lot on the other side of your complex is where they test monster trucks.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I want in so bad. I'm gonna miss this little lot.
Mm-hmm. It's my secret little monster truck culture.
We are gonna be just down the street though.
Yeah.
I love those monster trucks so much.
Have you ever been to one of those shows
where
they're driving? I have.
To Monster Jam?
Yeah, I've been to Monster Jam.
But it's in 2 days.
You want to go?
Yeah.
It's got to be expensive. I went as a child. I was a child at Monster Jam.
What did little Paige do?
Watch the monster trucks and went, oh, whoa,
whoa,
look at that.
It's
got to be dangerous.
I want to go for the people, because that's like Mesa. Those are Mesa people, you know?
Yeah.
How
much would tickets to that be?
I don't know. I'll look on the break. Otto's going, my brother.
Did you set something for the break? Are we taking a break?
Yeah, we probably should now, actually, because we're at 20 minutes.
Okay, let's discuss Monster Jam and then revisit this podcast.
Let's get back to the important things.
Yeah.
Monster Jam.
Priority.
Oh my god, I swear to God, I'm going to start it. I started it. We're recording.
I don't think that's sexy.
Nah, Not the way I said it, for sure.
I'm gonna start it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna start it.
Start what?
My period.
Oh.
Surprise! It's be a messier night than you thought.
That is not what I was thinking. I was thinking, like, what? The program? Taxes?
Yeah, we are.
There's a lot of things you can
I
start.
did not start my taxes.
I haven't done my taxes. I'm gonna.
Have you started your period?
Have I started my period? No. No. I'm just in the throes of PMS right now. But it's not very emotional. I get irritated. I'm a little bit easily irritated. I noticed yesterday, but mostly I'm just so hungry all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Yeah, it was amazing to me. I would have a meal and I'd go, I'm so full, I'm not going to eat forever. And then an hour later, I'd be ready to go.
It's honestly so cool what you can throw down in that body of yours.
Yeah.
90 pounds.
Yeah. It fluctuates. Like, I sometimes will have a really normal, like, I'll eat whatever. And it's all pretty, it's just like bread. Like yesterday, it was like so many dates and bread and radishes. Radishes were making me cry yesterday, though, which was crazy. They were so spicy in my nose. I would eat a radish, and I was like, this rocks. And
Are you
then it'd be,
supposed
like,
to eat them raw like that?
Yeah.
Oh. I did not think that was real. I thought that was only for bunnies.
No, I was dipping the radishes in the cheese.
No. You also
Yeah.
did a very, very bad thing at work yesterday because you... I looked at you, like, mid-shift, and you were holding that foil thing of cheese. Because it's like a round foil ball of cheese.
Yeah.
The, Borson, whatever. Our sponsor. But you were eating it, and then I looked in it, and more than half of it was gone. Midday. You had just bought it in the morning, and I was like, how does your teeny tiny
I love cheese.
body process all of this
I love cheese.
lactose poison you throw down it?
I like Borson because it's kind of cream cheese adjacent. Like, it's like salty. It's like got so many it's good. I couldn't help it. I was eating it with the radishes, and then I was eating it with the chicken, and I couldn't stop. I've been hungry for like 3 days straight. I cannot cure it. I cannot cure the hunger. It's crazy.
Is that all you're thinking about?
Well, I was thinking about it on our break.
Do you even know what's going on in the world?
I don't know. We talked about this. We took a break and we went outside for a second, and we both peed. And
we did?
I peed.
I don't remember.
Anyways, and we talked about, I was like, I said, what can we talk about?
We peed inside, by the way.
Yeah. Nobody's
Not
peeing outside. Although there's this mint plant growing in my backyard, and I don't know where it came from. I do not have a garden. People are always throwing trash in my backyard. There's ramen back there right now. And now there's mint, and I don't know where it came from. But Anna says it smells like mint and pee.
Well, okay, not our pee.
Not our pee, though.
Here's the thing. I did not believe you, so you were like, smell it. It smells like mint. And then it vaguely smells like mint, but
it is
mostly
mint.
Dog pee.
No, I don't have a dog.
I know, but you also don't know where all the trash is coming from in your backyard.
I just can't think of it. Oh, I guess there is an entrance. And sometimes that gate does get open. Maybe I have visitors. That's so crazy.
You might have, like, homeless people living in your backyard.
Homeless people who are eating
like
ramen
pets.
back there?
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. And why it smells like pee?
Gosh, that's so alarming because I sleep on the other side of that wall. Like, my window
You probably
looks out to that patio.
Fans at night, you know. They just look in.
That's so
eat their
concerning.
Ramen, piss on your floor.
Yeah. I feel like it should be more concerning. It's sort of concerning. I don't feel like it's very concerning. If that's the case, I go, well, that is what it is, I guess. Maybe I should just lock that gate.
It took a year?
It took a year. I just thought...
It took a year for you?
I just thought it was adolescents who would have their ramen snack and then they'd go, whoa. And then it would get caught in the wind and then the wind would blow it. But it is interesting that it's always been sort of the same type of trash. Right?
Yes, and it's not like rich people food by any means.
No, it's never been like wheat thins.
You
know?
either have...
Or like kale chips.
No. You either have like a adolescent child and or a college student squatting in your backyard.
That's crazy.
Could be.
Why don't they remember to close the gate? If they're gonna do that, they gotta be more sneaky. But I guess they're sneaky enough for me.
Well, they know you by this point, and they know how, like, I'll just let it. They can just whatever. They can just look in my live in my backyard, and look at me while I sleep. It's whatever. There's nothing I can do about it. That was the best impression I've ever done.
What am I gonna do? Wait there till they show up and then go, hey, no, that's not nice. You can't be in my backyard. No.
You call the fucking police.
I guess so. I knock on my window from the inside of my house and just wag my finger at them.
I don't know. I don't think this is something you need to handle domestically. I think you can outsource this one.
Yeah.
Call a friend. Yeah.
But I will tell you that finger is terrifying. You do that to me now in the car. I had someone from their car wag their finger at me like that because they did not want to let me in. And it was more infuriating than if they had, like, pointed a gun at me. I was like, do not pull out your finger like that. Your pointer finger and wag it at me as if you're my, like, fucking mom. Like, not okay.
Did you hear that, folks? You can pull a gun on Paige now and she'll be less offended. And if you wiggle
your pointer finger at me, it's so condescending.
Really?
Yes. So that's what I would do if I saw the bad guys in my backyard.
The bad
If I had bad guys in my backyard, I would just whip out that pointer finger and they would cower. Or they would use force, because that would make them mad. And I would understand. I would understand if I got the shit beat out of me because I pulled out my not my middle finger, my pointer finger. That's what I think. Anyways, all of this to say we went back there and we talked about, we were like, well, what can we... And I said, what's going on in the world? And then I went, honestly, I've got no idea.
Lights are on. No one's home. I also have zero clue what's going on in the real world, but I know what's going on in our world because it's peripherally. All I think about is myself.
Or like the people in my direct vicinity.
Oh, I am ignorant. I understand that.
I know.
We're both very ignorant. It's really bad, actually. I mean, I think I know, not ignorant in a sense of like, you don't know morality. We have morals.
Yeah.
We just don't really need to know what's going on in the world. Because we don't even, as of yesterday, we didn't even know we were going to move in a week. So
isn't there enough people who know what's going on in the world out there?
They'll handle it. Like big guys?
Yeah, isn't it? I feel that maybe it's a little bit refreshing that somebody goes, here's this issue and I'm so angry about it. And I go, what?
I didn't know. It's from your furious boyfriend.
Yeah,
in traffic.
Yeah. Wade is always on some soapbox about what he's angry about. And it's always something going on in the world. And I'm always completely unaware. I never know what he's talking. I go, huh?
Yeah.
And I think it's a nice yin and yang because if both of us were angry, something bad would happen.
Well, there would be manifestos. He always threatens to make manifestos.
All the time.
Really mad in traffic or something. Which, I get it. Mm-hmm. Naturally.
Nothing to create a manifesto in a man like the I-10, you know?
But then you are the only thing between Wade and some sort of manifesto.
Yeah.
To be written and for there to be a documentary made about him one day. Produced by Netflix.
Isn't that sweet though? And maybe if I'm not aware, like, I don't know. I'm pretty adaptable for that reason. Because if there's something I should be mad about, I'm not aware. Like, we go to the H Mart. It's like a... H Mart is like it's like this really, really crowded...
It's Asian.
Asian food market. But there's... depending on where you go, it's like flooded with people. Mm-hmm. And I was having dumplings or something in the food court the other day, and there were so many people. And he was just completely tweaked out. He was like, this is too many, we can't.
Yeah, and you and I are just like, la 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 la. Yeah. Like, it doesn't, I don't even register that how many people are around me.
Yeah, I took out my camera and took a photo of a child because I was like, he looks funny. And that's where I'm at. I'm like, well, look at that stranger I don't know anything about. Let me capture this moment.
Yeah.
And then not have any other opinions about it.
That goes to show why we have no idea what's going on in our peripheral mentally and physically.
Yeah.
Ever. Because we're just happy little girls. I mean, if I'm out to eat, it's like
That's a good day.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. We don't have to serve people.
No.
I get to be the one being served. That's all I'm thinking about.
Yeah. I go, this is nice. I get to sit on my ass. And what else? You know what? That's a good day. If I get to sit on my ass and have a dumpling, like, I'm okay.
Exactly.
And if that kid is, like, looking crazy or there's an old man and he's doing some weird shit, I just need a picture of it. And then that's it. That's all I'm thinking about.
We are just not manifesto girls at all.
I'm not a manifesto girl.
We're salad finger girls.
We are.
Strange.
Yeah.
There was, like, a family sitting next to us in that dumpling place you're talking about. Because we all went. That's the time you're talking about, right?
No, I'm talking about the time before that, but I do remember us in the dumpling place.
Okay, so me, you, and Wade are in the dumpling place.
Yeah.
And it's full. And it's in, like, a hole in the wall of an Asian supermarket.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of space. I feel like it was also built for, I don't know, not really dining in. Like, just, like, sit, and then when your food's ready, you leave.
Yeah.
But they've turned it into a dine-in space.
It's like if you chose a corner and then just put tables there.
Yeah.
That's the restaurant.
Exactly. So I am, like, elbow to elbow with another family.
Yeah.
And I just ripped my wax pen in the middle of the...
Yeah, that's not good.
in the corner. Everyone gets a contact high.
No, here's the thing is you tried to rip your wax pen and it wasn't working.
Oh,
so you and I were passing it back and forth.
Making a total scene, freaking out and sucking on a pen until a big cloud of smoke in what smells like marijuana explodes into the sky.
We couldn't figure out we were good. You're like, I just got this. I don't understand. So we're taking the wax pen, we're like banging it against our hand, against the table.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really get it.
I mean, we have no idea what's going on. And then Wade's freaking out because he has manners and he's like, why would you do that in public?
Wade was also freaking out because that girl next to us had a booger hanging out of her nose and he hated it.
He's too aware.
We threw down like 6-7 dumplings each. Like a lot of dumplings, and he had like 2 or 3, and we were like, "What's going on with him?" He's like, "I can't. There's a booger."
He's so
because he was so bothered by the booger.
Tummy sensitive. That is also something wrong with us. You and I both looked at it and went, and kept eating our food.
So maybe that says less about him and more about us. I just can't. Like I don't know.
I don't know, but I mean, it just means we're not big old giant pussies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I worked at that crazy
I'll eat a booger
wine bar in downtown LA, I got really way too comfortable with people like shitting wherever they wanted. Mm-hmm. There was one day where a lady came in and got offended because she wanted something we couldn't give it to her. I don't really remember. She got mad, and to punish us, she went into the corner and dropped trout and tried to shit on the ground. And she got kicked out, obviously, because you cannot be doing that. Anyways, ever since those sorts of circumstances, boogers got nothing on me.
No,
that's fine.
No.
Blow your nose. That's the end of it.
I'll eat. I think if there was maybe a little bit of money,
mm-hmm.
a little bit of money on the table,
mm-hmm.
and somebody said, "Eat Paige's booger,"
mm-hmm.
I don't think that I would necessarily have an issue with that.
Because we're close like that.
Yeah, and then it's like, maybe I would say like $300 richer. Yeah. That's all I had to do. That's like 2 shifts at the restaurant.
Just one booger? You've probably had at least a handful of boogers in your life.
Objectively, I have probably eaten one of your boogers at this point.
Yeah.
Because of how close we are physically every single day of our lives.
Yeah.
It's gotta have fallen from the cave and been swept into my mouth at some point.
My nose cave.
Yeah.
And then through
the bat's out the cave.
The bat's out the cave.
And into my tunnel.
Yeah.
It had to have happened.
Yeah, I don't know. Hairs, boogers, I don't know what's more common. Probably hairs.
I probably pulled a few hairs out of my ass of yours.
Out of your ass?
At this point?
Yeah. What can you do, though? It's out of your control. You know what I mean? So
what we were talking about before all of that.
No, the point of that is we were talking about this. I gotta drive a truck this week because we gotta move, and I drove a truck in the past and I tried to park it in a parking garage and I busted the light of this link. I was like 16, but the point is I've hit a lot of inanimate objects. And I'm a very good driver when there are other people involved. I've never been in an accident ever that involved a person or a moving vehicle or like traffic, I like can do it, you know, really well. But if it's an inanimate object, if it's something that I do not have to worry about, I will probably hit it with my car or my body at some point. My car looks like shit, and it's all because of the poles outside of my house. They're blue poles that I have to park next
Bright
to.
blue.
Bright blue. But there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I get impatient. I hit them sometimes. But
I got touched by one too.
You got touched by a pole?
It launched out at me, I swear to God.
I know, they come out of nowhere.
I don't hit shit ever inanimmately.
Yeah, but you got, it's those poles out there.
But I got touched like 2 months into you living here.
I don't know. I think it's honestly to protect us, because those are the only barriers between us and the monster trucks.
I don't think the monster trucks necessarily care about that. Yeah. Little pole.
They don't protect us from the monster trucks, and they don't protect us from the backyard squatters.
You got monsters on both sides of you, dog.
Yeah.
You got the monster trucks.
Yeah.
And either the homeless college student or small child.
Yeah, the mystery
gang of monsters in your backyard.
For sure. I can't decide if I want to tell this story about work. Speaking of spatial awareness, the incident the other day with the woman.
Oh.
But Anna thinks I should, so I will. It's
I think
another
it's hilarious.
spatial awareness. I think I talked about this on another podcast when I accidentally exposed myself to that customer in the bathroom because the door didn't lock.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like standing up.
That was like
the end of my
first episode in. Yeah.
At the end of my shit cycle.
I think that story is way crazier than the one you're about to tell me.
No, yeah. This one was just, she was young and she didn't do anything to deserve it, but I did not speak to her out of shame. McKay took the table and served her because I was like, I don't want to deal with this today. But she came in and she escaped me. I don't know. She came in and talked to McKay, and then she sat down behind the bar at our work, which is hidden from my sight by bottles and decorations. And so I never saw her. And I was discussing with McKay what was happening in my body that day, because I was, ovulating or something.
There's always shit going on in our bodies at any given point.
And I said the most honest and open thing about the fact that I was like, honestly, here's what I said. This is what I said. I said, McKay, I have so much discharge in my underwear today. I said, it feels like my vagina is sneezing.
Which is normal. For it's
just
2 days out of the month.
It's not discussed. But I was discussing it, and I was discussing it loudly. And this poor girl was so reserved. She had a mask on, and when she spoke, she whispered.
Oh.
And I had no idea I subjected her to that. She sat down at the bar, and I was like, it's vagina allergy season, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know what to do. And McKay lost it, and she goes, she points, and I went, oh, shit. I said, that's yours. I'm not touching that. I do not want to be there for that.
She probably couldn't be near your vaginal discharge. She already had a mask on.
No, I don't want that. That's the only thing she knows about me.
She's in the splash zone. She knew. She wore a mask for a reason.
She's like, oh, it's this girl.
Oh, all the girls at the cafe are ovulating.
That's true. We all sort of circle each other. Like the moon, you know, and so things happen at the same time.
It may be fall outside, but boy, oh boy, is it summer in here.
Pool party today, folks. Not good.
That's rough. That little bar is so sneaky because I always forget that I have tables there.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm pissed at the restaurant.
Yeah.
And being a server.
You need somewhere to express yourself.
Yeah, you have to have this corner where all your coworkers meet, which for us is the bar, because the other side of the bar is where the baristas were.
Yeah.
So we all meet and gather at this bar.
Yeah.
And there's a table on the other side of the bar.
Yeah.
And that table gets sat sometimes, and they have heard some wild shit. because none of us remember that there's a table there.
Yeah. And you're so comfortable. It's just you and your girls.
Comfortable.
And you're talking about exactly what's going on in your body. Talking about what's going on in your mind.
Or the other tables.
Or the other tables.
Oh, like this lady, the one I still remember that we're going to end with this because this is something I need to walk away from. The fucking lady that found a hair in her teriyaki chicken salad and reamed me about it. Like, I fucking did it on purpose. I also had pink hair at the time.
Yeah.
So I was like, that hair is jet black and thick. That's not my hair. And I told her that. And I was like, I don't know why you're laying into me about it because I didn't do this. I did not fucking do this. And then, oh my God. She kept holding it up. I have so many other tables, mind you, that are watching what's happening.
I thought she was the one that swallowed it and then tried to tell you about it.
Exactly. So what she did was she pulled it out of her throat.
Ooh!
In front of me. She called me over to pull it out of her throat. She said, I've been choking on a hair for the last minute. You were not choking, first of all. Second of all, why would you fucking drama queen, you little baby girl, why would you tell me to come over there to watch you pull a hair that is not mine out of your mouth?
Ooh, it's rough.
And then she said, I saw it in my salad.
How long was it?
I was like, why would you eat that then if you saw it, you know? These are all things that I need to go into that corner and just fucking rage about. And what I said, actually, I don't even know if I can say this. What I said when I got, because you have to like suck their tits when you get in trouble.
Yeah.
Like you can't be like.
There's no other way to de-escalate.
How was I supposed to know there was a hair in your salad? There's no other way. You just have to like. Are you doing a puzzle while I'm telling you?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Never listen. Well, now I'm done. Fuck.
Okay, so let's recap.
Okay, so I gotta suck the fucking tits of the customer all the time.
Yeah.
I need my job. So I walked away and I was like, I'll get you a new salad on the house. I'll comp, whatever. You're not paying. I'll just get you new food. She's like, no, I have no appetite now.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if it's because you pulled a fucking hair out of your mouth like a drama queen.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't just swallow it. And I said some really, really mean shit about her appearance in the corner that I'm just not going to say because it's very, very not okay. But I hope she's okay now. I felt really bad for saying what I said when she left. Mm-hmm. She's probably just hangry and having a bad day.
Yeah.
And she looked a certain way that would indicate that she might have hair in her mouth a lot.
Hey! Oh, yes, I remember you talking about this. Anyways, what is said in that corner is not meant to be public information, and it's not meant to be heard by others. It's just like...
Just on the podcast.
It's just the podcast. It's like our diary. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
I'm going to mic that corner.
Whatever shit you want in your diary, just get it out. You know what I mean? Put it there, and then it will not affect other people's lives until it does, because there are people that sit diary adjacent, and that's where we get into trouble.
They're in the pages, dude.
They're in the pages. That's not good.
Ugh, yeah. I mean, I want to mic that corner just so we have, like, I could just clip all of them together into a beautiful podcast. Yeah. It gets pretty gnarly in that corner. It's where I've written some of my bits. Yeah. Just by saying really bad things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You got to take it for what it is. When you go into that corner, you got to take things at face value. You go, okay, say what it is, get it out, and then move on. And then beautiful and horrible things are created in that corner. Mm-hmm. But that's what it is. It's got to be that. It's got to stay that. You know what I mean? And the best and the worst happens in that corner.
Yes, because this corner is objectively the space where people should go take these thoughts to the walk-in freezer. Mm-hmm. We don't have a walk-in.
No.
We have this corner.
That's it.
Yeah.
We've cried in that corner.
I've eaten a lot in that corner.
We've eaten a lot. We squat down and we eat in that corner.
Like Gollum.
You discuss discharge. You say mean things to each other so that you
Change
do not say them to
clothes.
the customer.
Yes. But that's the special thing about working in a restaurant is you have all these little secrets. And you get to deal with the worst of people.
Yeah.
Like, I think, honestly, a hangry person.
Yeah.
The things we've had to... I don't think any other job, really.
And world hanger, you know what I mean?
Oh, my God. We're going to end on that. I can't follow that at all. All right. Toodaloo.
Until next time.
Bang, bang.